MPK controllers now come with an amazing bundle of sounds, the Akai Pro edition of Complete Select. I made this beat using only sounds from the Select Beats bundle and taking full advantage of the NKS integration on my MPK. Let me break it down for you. The first sound comes from the Play Series instrument Bazzazian Tapes. Just amazing chord sound here. The awesome thing about the Play series is you're always balancing between two different layers of sound. So you can see that we have the Planetarium Quartet and the Euro Ping. If I go all the way over to side A, you can hear that's where those strings are coming from. Then if I swing all the way over to side B, we get that kind of plucky sound. But the magic is in the balance between the two of those, which I'm using macro knob 1 there, 4, and all of these macro knobs sync. So if I'm designing the sound or if I'm choosing different sounds for this chord, I have my hands-on control right here, and that's going to follow us through the entirety of this experience making this beat on the MPK. Over those chords, we'll lay over this nice kind of vocal synth from Glaze, which you can see is another Play Series instrument, and the layout is the same with our 8 macros there at the bottom. Available to tweak or automate. Might be cool to automate that cutoff filter at some point. Next up, I've got Empire Breaks, also from the Play Series. Really great drum kits here, but also if we go up the octaves, we've got some pre-made loops here, which sound really good. Now I'm going to use my own kind of finger drumming stuff later. So what I'm going to do is mute the kicks here, find a nice top layer loop here that I like, combine that with some of the breaks or the fills that are in here, and we get some nice top layer percussion. But I want this to be a little crunchier, a little more lo-fi. So let's navigate over to another device which I have turned off now for the demo, which is called Byte, which is like a bit crusher by Native Instruments. And you can hear it's adding that crunchiness on top. If I dial up that crunch, we can make it really extreme. But it's something that we can just navigate between the Empire Breaks or Byte, make the adjustments as we go, and we get a nice top layer of percussion. Now the core of the drums are going to come from a battery kit that I have here. I'm going to make sure I'm not in CC mode, so I can do my own finger drumming. You might see in my DAW that I have the kick and the rest of the drum kit isolated. That's just so I can get a kick signal from my sidechain compression, which is going to give us a little bit of a pumping sound. The drums plus those other instruments sound like that. But it is sounding pretty empty without a bass, so I've got another Play Series instrument called Stacks, which has a nice cool plucked bass feel. And you might not have been able to guess it, but this plucked guitar sound is actually Massive X, which is crazy that this comes in this bundle free with your MPK. One thing about this sound is I don't want it to sound like too big, like there's a bit too much reverb on there, so let's just dial that back. We'll dial the size back and the overall reverb. Make it sound just a little bit closer to us. And if we wanted to throw some final touches on this beat, I could drop Ozone 11 Elements, which also comes with the bundle. Have it listen to our track. And then prepare for some loudness here. You can see that it's looking to emulate tones from an R&B and soul genre, which I would say is not too far off from the content of this beat. And of course, it got this beat to be so much louder, which it's not always about loudness. But we're also tailoring a bunch of this EQ stuff, which with Ozone Elements, we can hone in on so we can see if there's layers of our beat that we actually need to enhance a bit more. Like, I think the kick could be coming through much more in this mix, probably. But hey, it's just a quick demo for this video. That is how I made this lo-fi beat using only sounds and effects found in the Complete Select Beats bundle. MPK users can download these sounds for free as part of the software bundle that comes with MPK controllers. And while you're there, you can also take full advantage of the new NKS integration for those MPK controllers as well. If you want to know more about that integration, we've got another video on this channel that explains exactly how your MPK controller now syncs up with Native Instruments plugins via NKS. That's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Tejo for Akai. Have a good one.